Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Rose Garden Gems. This is Gemma. It's June 2 and it's almost 6 p.m. here in my area, Unterfranken, Germany. This is Olivia Rose Austin, a David Austin rose, and she is performing very well this year in my garden. This is not the first flush yet, but look, a lot of flowers are already open, and she is really what I call a treasure in the garden. She has a perfect healthy, very healthy plant. Look at that. Very beautiful rose, and it is flowering from the bottom. You can see that, so many, and even some not yet open buds, and in the middle, and even up to the top. And in the top, on top, you can see lots of buds that is still not open. A very prolific flowerer. This is David Austin, Olivia Rose Austin. Very, very beautiful rose. And it is also scented, but I cannot smell it now because I have a terrible allergy. But very beautiful. I think a few more days and all the buds will be open. Here is a rose that is already so long in my garden, and this is Leonardo da Vinci, the pink color. I have her for 14 years now in the garden, and this plant was replanted 4 times, and this is the last time that I am she will be settled in this spot. And look how old is the base of this rose, but she is really growing nicely this year. Last year she was like looking struggling, but this year she came back very, very healthy, very strong, very beautiful flower. She doesn't have a scent, but the flower itself, it's the color lasts, the flower stays longer. I think one of the longest here in my garden to stay in its intact form, and the color is not changed. So Leonardo da Vinci pink. One rose is having an energetic first flush here in my garden, and this is Elsie Kroon. Elsie Kroon is a climber from Kordes, an elegant pure white rose. Very highly scented, and she is a climber. She is very, very elegant, very beautiful rose in my garden, and she is already long in my garden. I think 12 years. This is her second spot, because this rose was replanted on this space a long time ago. She's also part of the, I think, fairy tale collection of Kordes. Very, very beautiful rose. This rose is dedicated for my mom and also for my Mama Mary. That's why I planted it here. I replanted it here because I have the statue of Virgin Mary there, which is also soon will be covered with this gazillion buds of perennial domino. It's incredible number of buds there. This is a small climber, but it has a lot of buds there. It is still close. This is lovely Rococo, a spray rose from RosenTantau. It's a German rose growers, and this is one of my favorite. This is a very lovely flower for a wedding bouquet, and it's still closed, but as you can see the formation of its clusters of blooms. Really, really pretty rose, Lovely Rococo. And near Lovely Rococo is Midsummer, which has a very beautiful, very beautiful flower. It's already, two flowers are already open. The bee here, a big bumblebee, is now busy with the salvia. Salvia is really doing great. Very good perennial. It is good for the insect, and it's coming strongly every year. Now, Lady of Shalott actually had the first flush, and it only lasts, the flowers only last for 3 days, and all of it fell down, the petals, so just 3 days. So I have to do deadheading on her soon. This is a climber. It's called Elfie. It's a German rose from RosenTantau. It's one of my favorite climber here in my garden. Beautiful color of pure white with hint of green, and a romantic form of a rose. It has a quartered petals, but the most wonderful thing about this rose is the intense fruity scent. I really like the scent of this rose, very strong. They are all up on the rose arc, but I'm going to cut some flowers for me that I can put it in my house. This is Earth Angel, also known as Herzogin Christiana here in Germany. It is a Kordes rose belonging to Parfuma collection, and one of the bud is half open now, but most of it are still tightly closed. And I love this plant because it is a prolific flowerer. Look at this, with one stem with so many buds there, but she also has apids there. It doesn't matter because we have a rain coming in the next days. And look at this, lots of buds there. And she is known for its very unique scent of a rose. Near to Olivia Rose Austin is another rose having a first flush, and this is my second Iceberg, aka Schneewittchen. She is also having lots of flowers and closed buds, and she has a little bit of black spot, just like the first one that I have there, which is bigger than this one, but they are both flowering non-stop, and they are performing well in terms of quantities of flowers. Gabriel Oak from David Austen, which was planted this year as a bare-root rose. This is now just 3.5 months in my garden from a bare root, growing this big and nice, with actually 5 flowers on it. Very beautiful Gabriel Oak. I cannot scent the smell now, but she has a very beautiful flower. Kordes Parfuma Dark Desire, what we call Grafen Diana, is still sleeping, but looking so strong and healthy. It has a lot of closed buds, but very strong plant, and it is going to open soon. Look at this beautiful plant. I think I showed you this already, and a certain gardener in UK who has also an incredible rose collections of really already very long in his garden, and his name is Peter Haymeyer. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but I called him Peter, and we both have this rose. It's for your eyes only, and mine is really looking very, very grand today. This is now the first flush this year, and this flower will also very fast replenish if the flowers are wilted. A very healthy, very good plant, very foliferous in my garden. Mary Ann of RosenTantau is still close. Hybrid tea rose, very beautiful rose. And this is Noblesse, has an incredible perfume scent. They are still close. This is a very pretty rose, Matthias Claudius rose. It's not yet the first flush. And near this, my Fangel plant, Fennel, is a rose dedicated to a wife called Madame Ball. This is an old rose from 1859. That is the cat of my neighbor. She's very, very pretty cat. And she is always visiting my garden too. Very pretty. And this is Gelber Engel. And with this rose, I want to say my goodbye. I want to close this video now with this beautiful rose from Kordes. It has lots of flowers opened now. This is the first flush this year, really covered with so many flowers, and she is very, very pretty. So have a good evening, guys. I'll see you soon in my next video. Take care. Bye.